They'll pay you $1 million a year for this job. No boss, no deadlines, just peace. You can sleep when you want, fish when you please, and stare into the endless blue. Your only duty? Keep the light burning. If it ever goes out, you turn it back on. Simple, right? But what if I told you this is one of the most terrifying jobs on Earth? Because these lighthouses aren't on land. They rise from the middle of the sea, surrounded by nothing but roaring waves and screaming winds. Days pass without another human voice. Nights stretch endlessly, broken only by thunder and the crash of the ocean. And when storms hit, waves as tall as buildings smash against the tower. Many have vanished here, their stories swallowed by the sea. But why build something so dangerous in such a place? Why must this light never go out? To find the answer, we must travel back in time, to an age before maps, before compasses, before GPS, when ships were made of wood and sailors guided themselves by the sun, moon, and stars. One night, a sailor named Captain Martius crossed a dark stretch of ocean. Beneath him, unseen rocks waited like daggers. His ship struck, wood cracked, water rushed in, and chaos followed. That night planted a question in his mind. What if there was a way to warn sailors before disaster? That question would echo through time until it reached ancient Egypt beside the Mediterranean Sea in the city of Alexandria. Ptolemy II faced a crisis. His harbor was surrounded by deadly rocks, merchant ships kept sinking, trade was dying, and his empire was slipping into ruin. Desperate, he called upon the greatest architect of his age, Sostratus of Cnidus. And Sostratus dreamed of building a tower of light that could guide ships safely home. From that dream rose one of humanity's greatest creations, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. 384 feet of white marble, glowing above the sea like a star on earth. At its peak burned an eternal fire, reflected by giant mirrors and lenses, casting its glow miles into the darkness. It became one of the 7 wonders of the world, not just for its height, but for what it meant: hope, survival, direction. Over the centuries, the idea spread across the oceans. Lighthouses were built wherever rocks hid beneath the waves, each one a silent guardian against death. First came fire, then lamps and candles, then electric bulbs. But still, their light couldn't travel far enough until a French genius, Augustin Jean Fresnel, changed everything. His revolutionary Fresnel lens bent light itself, focusing it into a razor beam that could pierce even the darkest night. That same design still protects sailors today. And yet, for all their glory, these towers remain haunted by silence. The sea never sleeps, the wind never stops whispering, and the keeper, alone, must stay awake, guarding that single light that separates life from death. So, yes, the salary is enormous, but what's the price of your sanity? Would you dare to live surrounded by the ocean's endless roar, knowing that if the light dies, you might vanish with it? That's why few ever take this job, because in the heart of every lighthouse, the light may shine bright, but darkness is always watching.